on a personal level, individuals, it's saying, I'm going to completely reject scientific reality or just the reality of what's in front of me, and I'm going to, just make up my own rules.
I just can't get out of my head with these situations, and we'll stay with the Russia-Ukraine example because we're on it. But like, you have all these people fighting each other in the streets. You have the Ukrainians defending their land, and you have the Russian soldiers, many of whom are 18-year-olds who have just been signed up for service and told to get the fuck in there.
Yep.
Coming in. And the bottom line is, when you look at war, and it's cynical, but it's also kind of true, so much of these wars are fought between a bunch of people who are told to be where they are by a few people in suits in a room who determine that this is our policy. Yep. And of course, guess what? If someone in that room is like Hitler or something, well, guess what? Fuck you. Like, you're getting murked today. But it still makes you wonder, like, how much of this is just the egos can't check their ego at the door, so to speak, and I know that it, like Vladimir Putin, his whole life is ego. There's no checking his ego at the door. So, how do you tell a guy to do something that he's going to think is tantamount to castrating himself? Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, I think that whether you're dealing with international relations, interpersonal relations, I think that ego is probably the single biggest, most toxic thing that is sort of the fundamental human flaw. And if you want to take this on sort of like a deep sort of philosophical angle on this, so if you look at the original story in the Bible, like the Garden of Eden, right? So you look at this ancient story. Who knows if it's literal? Who knows if it's not? Right? Like it's. But the point is, Satan or the snake, whatever. He tells Adam and Eve. He says, "Eat this fruit, and you will be as gods, knowing good and evil." Right? And so what he's doing is he's saying, if you want to be God, what he was appealing to their ego. He was saying, you're going to be God. You're going to know good and evil. You're going to be able to make the decisions. Reality is no longer going to be objective. It's whatever you decide. You're going to know good and evil. And when you look at what they were basically saying, okay, I want to be a God too. And when you look at many of the problems in society, it's individuals trying to play God.
Yes.
It's on a grand scale. It's Hitler. It's Putin saying, "I am God. I will take this country if I want to take this country." On a personal level, individuals, it's saying, "I'm going to completely reject scientific reality or just the reality of what's in front of me, and I'm going to just make up my own rules." And whether that's gang members saying, like, "I'm not going to be a part of society. I am God. I decide what's right and wrong." And then people start to convince themselves of the evil things that they do. They are completely convinced that they are the good guys. I was talking with he's a pastor now, but he used to be a gang member. And I was talking to him. I was like, what is the draw of these gang members wanting to sort of be the bad guy? Like, what's the draw of that? And he's like, no, you're asking the wrong question. He's like, none of the gang members think that they're the bad guy. They all think that they're the good guy. And then you hear the whatever rap music or the culture, and it's, no, man, I'm trying to get this bread to feed my family. And it's like, no, dude, you're selling drugs because you want a nice car. But they convince themselves of these things. Putin, like, no, I want to whatever, rebuild the glory of the Russian Empire and reunite what is rightfully ours. No, dude, you just want to be a tyrant. You want to play God. And so I think that that's an important lesson for us all to look at in life. The things that frustrate us when we get frustrated with other people, it's like we got to look at your own life and go like, okay, where am I trying to be God? Yes. And because that's, I think, is like the original human sin in a way, and it just causes the original human flaw, and that's what causes all this evil.
From that, I think that's an incredible point and a great place to close it. You've told some unbelievable stories today. We've been talking for almost 3.5 hours. Beautiful. So this has been amazing, man, and I love the work you're doing. We're going to have the links to your foundation down in the description below so people can check it out and they can donate there as well to help fund what you're doing.
Yeah,
correct?
Can I just say one quick word about that?
Yes.
Yeah, so with Stronghold Rescue, we kind of a bit of a unique model. What we do is if people want to support us, we say, that's great, why don't you just give like 50 cents a day or $1 a day, right? So we raise 99% of our money from people who sign up basically for a monthly subscription. It's just a monthly donation to us, and it's a small amount, and it really adds up, and it really helps us. So, and if you do that, we have a T-shirt, like a really good athletic fit T-shirt we'll send you if you sign up to do that. And strongholdrescue.org if people want to check it out.
All right, well, keep doing what you're doing, and I love the work, and I'd love to hear more about it in the future on the show if you're down.
Beautiful. Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, everybody else, you know what it is. Give it a thought. Get back to me. Peace. Thank you guys for watching the episode. Before you leave, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button on the video. It's a huge help. And also, if you're over on Instagram, be sure to follow the show at Julian Dorey Podcast, or also on my personal page at Julian D. Dorey. Both links are in the description below. Finally, if you'd like to catch up on our latest episodes, use the Julian Dorey Podcast playlist link in the description below. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.